Hi everyone. I was wondering how long. This is the thing. I do this every time. I never know how to start the live streams, so I just thought I'd aggressively wait for a bit until we got everyone in. Say everyone. I've never got everyone, have I? But what did that even mean? Who knows? How is everyone? We good? Luckily, I'm not gallivanting about the country. I have a lot of work to do back here in the studio. So I'm evidently not in Scotland, and Harvey and Dobby are, which is more than okay, because I think they're getting some content and whatnot for you guys to see. And in the meantime, I am also working on a different form of content for you guys to hear. Not right now, though. Not right now. I'm on holiday, out eating dinner without my AirPods. I can't be here right now. Just blast it to the restaurant. Why not? Get them all online. Get them all on the live. But yes, the triplets have been split up. Can confirm. I'm sure they're having a lovely time without me. Mainly Harvey. I know Dobby can't go more than a day without me. But yeah, been working on some music. A couple of DJ things that I'm quite excited to show you lot. I'm really debating, because I've already filmed a TikTok for my account with my friend Izzy. I think I might save the song that I remixed for that. That's as much information that I'll give you. Is I remixed the song, and I really like it, and I'm hoping a lot of people like it, and I'm going to be doing more of that type of stuff for when we do, or when I do DJ live. But yes, please tell me you're doing the DJ thing in September. I don't know what that means, but yeah. We're working on it, but I'm going to stay strong, and I'm not going to show you that yet. I've actually got two. I've got two. One, to be fair, one of them's not actually particularly a remix. Like, I've remixed some bits of it, but one of them's a mashup, and the other one is an actual remix that I made the full track for. But yeah, I mean, feel free to guess which song it is. It's a very new song, came out the other day. I think it's amazing, but I thought it just needs a bit more energy, and I'm hoping I did it justice. Anyway, how is everyone? Are we all right? What's going on in everyone's lives? I'm honestly not sure how long this live stream is going to be. Unfortunately, I really don't think I should sing or anything like that today, because I'm coming off the back of having a cold, and as you can tell, it's not ideal, so not great singing conditions, but you know, we're here at least, talking, live streaming, doing whatever. Good. You think there's a new Lauv song? There is a new Lauv song. It's not Lauv's song, no, though I do like Lauv. You have post-concert depression. Where have you been? You're going to London in 1 month. Recommend you something to do. Something to do in London. I mean, if you don't see a show, you're not really doing London properly, so you've got to see a show. Anything else? The Box. I shall say no more. What else is there to do in London? See, whenever I'm there, I'm usually in for work, so I don't really think about like fun things to do in London. I see it as a place for work. So, sorry, I'm not very good with like the touristy stuff, because obviously there's Big Ben and the King. He probably won't be there, but you know, London's a pretty cool place. I'm really hoping that the weather's nice for you. It has not been nice at all recently, which is a damn shame. But yeah, this has been one of the worst summers we've had in a while. On that basis, you're sat in A&E and stressed. Cool, everyone's having a nightmare at the moment. What is going on? Are we sure we're all okay? Jeez. All I've had is a cold and a bit of a headache. Actually, I say a bit of a headache, quite a big headache. But yeah. Actually, I don't know what to... questions? We got questions. I haven't done I have done a live stream, but like, I'm just not used to this type of thing. I used to be so... when I was younger, obviously, energetic, shouting everything, just whatever. And there was, when we did those, what were they called? Livelies. Does anyone remember them? Is that what it was on Musical.ly? Was it Lively? I'm pretty sure it was that. I might be making that up. But yeah, those were wild. I'm pretty sure we did one once where we got like 100,000 viewers, which I just can't really even comprehend right now, because no one gets that. It's just unheard of kind of thing, unless you're, I don't know, Doja Cat. I didn't steal your living room lamp. It might be the same one from IKEA, but bloody Lively, yeah. The You Now days, now they were unhinged. That was... Lively was bad, You Now was... they were probably at the similar time, to be fair. But like... That's some wild content if any of you can dig that stuff up. Please don't, actually. But, I'm more than happy to see, like, past stuff that we've done. I've seen there's a dedicated account to, like, is it Throwback MAH that posts loads of cool stuff of what we used to post and whatnot. I love seeing that stuff because obviously I can't be bothered to scroll all the way down to the bottom of our feeds to have a look at what we used to do. Have you watched the new Heartstopper? I haven't. One of our friends, I would say good friend now, Jenny, she's in it, and ever since I met her, I've been meaning to watch it, but it's just not really something that comes across my radar. Heartstopper, it's not I don't watch that much anyway, but it's not usually the type of thing I'd watch. I've heard it's amazing, and obviously now that I know Jenny, I want to give it a go, because I want to see if Jenny's a good actress. I'm sure she is, but, I'm sure I'll watch it at some point. I've just got to find the time. I haven't got any time. I could have done it, but instead I've chosen to go live. So you need a good series to binge. Breaking Bad. It is a good series. Radar is not a big word. Glowing Marvy. Have you seen Wolf on BBC iPlayer? I have not. I don't even know what that is, unfortunately. Anyone got any idea on what Wolf is? Blackpool DJ set. I feel like that would be very chaotic. Blackpool certainly does have a reputation. I went clubbing in Blackpool not too long ago, actually. I say clubbing. Yeah, I went to 2 in one night, so I suppose that does... Yeah, that counts as clubbing, if you're going to multiple clubs. When and why was that? It was with the football lot, I think. Yeah, one of the charity matches we did in Blackpool. That was certainly interesting that evening, for sure. Meet and greet. Well, to be honest, I've been thinking about this. We should definitely do some form of meet and greet in the near future, because we haven't seen so many of you guys in so long. But they're tricky to do nowadays, because obviously everyone's relatively spread out, and there's not many places that... What's the word? Oh God, I've gone blank. There's not many places that... What the word is on the tip of my tongue, that would have us and would let us do that kind of thing. It's sort of that you've got to be doing your own thing really to do a meet and greet. So I won't be coming, don't want to see you. Fine, stay at home, do whatever. Do the meet and greet in September when I'm there. I mean, I've not confirmed a meet and greet, by the way. That's not. I would like to do one, but you know we've got to figure some stuff out before we start doing that. Take over a shopping centre. Yeah, exactly. We'd get kicked out very quickly, and a lot of people do that. Did you guys see the Kai Cenat thing in New York? That was pretty wild. Like, I've seen some big scale sort of people chasing other influencers and doing whatever, but that one was kind of scary in a way. I more felt bad for him because I'm pretty sure I've not even seen that many videos on it, but I'm pretty sure he was like stuck in the middle of it. Was in the thousands of people, and from the drone shot, it looks absolutely nuts. Oh, comments are being a bit weird. You and your mates got kicked out the Louvre. What did you do? What did you do to get kicked out? Take the Mona Lisa. Do you know what? We were meaning to do that when we were in Paris with Evie, but we all sort of went, do any of us actually care? Like, we went to where the Louvre is, looked at it, stood outside of it, considered going in, and then went, we've seen the picture. It's like, how much different can it be to see it in... look, it's for certain people. A lot of people like art, and that is fair enough. To me, it's sort of like, yeah, man, someone painted that, cool, but I don't care. For people wondering where Harvey is, he's up in Scotland at the moment. I think they went to see a friend we met on one of the cruise ship jobs we've done. And all I've heard is food related things. That's all I know. I know very little, probably almost as much as you guys do. But yeah, ham and cheese sandwiches are nice. That just reminded me of Threads, which I haven't used in a while. Has anyone actually kept up with using Threads? Because I'm not sure it went... It initially, I'm sure it spiked and went amazingly well for them, but I feel like people sort of went, yeah, we'll just go back to Twitter. Then X happened and people were like, why have you done that? Why have you called it X? It doesn't really matter at the end of the day, does it? Because it's the same app, it does the same things. It's just I think people miss Twitter or whatever. But Elon wanted it to be his own thing, I suppose, rather than someone else's thing that he bought. Which it still technically is, but, you know. Threads is to live, laugh, love for me. I've not even scrolled through like the main feed of Threads. I just chuck some stuff up occasionally and hope for the best. Hope I don't get cancelled. I don't really say anything that could cancel me, I don't think. But that's what everyone thinks until 10 years later and you go, oh, alright then, cool. I'm now attempting to climb a tree. I feel like you guys just lie to me and try and gauge a reaction. No, that was wrong. Try and incite a reaction from me. We have got a load of questions now, actually. Let me have a look through these. Stupid question. SpongeBob SquarePants remake. I'd actually consider it, to be fair. SpongeBob's got some decent songs. I don't think I mean, depending on if someone were to pay me a bunch of money to play a SpongeBob remix as a joke, I'd do it. But could you please leak something? I won't tell Nikki. No, I can't. I am, however, this is the thing, my brain is like in pieces at the moment. Oh, yeah, that's not great. I'll sort of explain what I'm doing at the moment. I feel like I've done this before, but I've obviously got all the DJing stuff that I need to sort out, which is getting close now, and I am ready to perform live and DJ live, and obviously we've done the sort of the other gigs that we did earlier on in the year just as sort of warm-ups for us to see what it was like, make sure we liked it. I knew I was going to like it, but it was sort of like tester runs, and they went really well, to be fair. And then since then I got a gauge on what works, what's cool, like just the general, I'm not going to go too into it, but deep into the DJing world. So there's all that I need to sort out. There's a lot that goes on with the softwares and whatnot. And then there's the songwriting. We've been doing a lot of songwriting. A few of the songs we've got so far, I'm really excited about. Like just the melodies alone, I'm like, ooh, but can't show you, unfortunately. And then what else? Oh yeah, so the remixes and mashups and whatever for playing live in DJ sets and all that kind of stuff. And then just general like content covers if we need to do that kind of thing to make sure you guys are being fed. Shouldn't have said that. But yeah, no, I'm music overload at the moment, and then obviously we've got the occasional job that comes in between, whether it be with MSC or another company or whatever it might be, and I am in overload, but it will all be worth it. I know it. I'm sure of it. And you guys are the absolute best for hanging on as well. We do appreciate it. Absolutely. Got a phone charger now. Life is good. I'm so happy for you. Sorry, I've got an itchy nose. Should collab with Olivia Rodrigo. Yeah, I think we got to get to a certain level before that happens. She's pretty gone. But I'm sure she's lovely and would happily work with whoever, but also, you know, I don't know if our style of music would actually work with Olivia's, you know. I don't know. No, I think about it. I mean, anyone can collab, like, you can make it work kind of thing. But yeah, I just get the feeling it would, because she's quite emotional, slow, sort of very complex lyrically. We're the opposite, really. Cough. Thank you so much for having me. Go pop rock. No, I'm good, thanks. We tried that. It was fine, but I'm good, thanks. It's not really my thing. I like pop rock and I like the melodies as well. Sort of that punk type of thing. But it's not really what I want to make. I'm much more into the house, dance, pop, bass house, but that's on the DJing side. And a bit of drum and bass. But I won't punish you guys with drum and bass too much. That'll be for other venues. You're more than welcome to come to any drum and bass gigs we might do if you're into that type of music, but sneak into boardies and perform. Annoyingly, this was a thing. So we actually met a few different events this year, like bookers and stuff like that for festivals, and they all seem interested in us. They just didn't know we were doing what we're doing. They didn't know we were DJing. So I've had words with them, and hopefully we'll be on the festival scene next year. So that will be great. But this year, obviously, everything's been booked months in advance. So it's like, unless someone dropped out last minute and it was like, hey, yo, come fill in, it wouldn't really happen. But that does sometimes happen. I mean, we've had that. Years ago at Camp Festival, we were on the Big Top as our main performance, and then we stayed there the weekend, and Rob the Bank, who runs the festival, had a dropout on the main stage and contacted us and said, would you mind filling in the slot on the main stage? And we were like, oh, yeah, okay. And it was the second from the headliner. So they actually did some shuffling around, luckily, so that we weren't... Because it was literally just us two. We had no... I think we did have a visual for the screen on the back, but that was it. Like, it was us two and the visual. We were like, you cannot have us second from the headliner with nothing except ourselves. That would look so crap. But I mean, he trusted us and we gave all of our energy. Everyone seemed to love it. And then we did the next few years on the main stage. So it's like, you get lucky sometimes. But you've just got to prove yourself when you do get lucky, and make sure you keep going up. Words of wisdom from Max there. Right, let me have a look through some more questions. Sorry, I just realised that question's been on there for ages. Sorry, give me 2 seconds. I'm just... Wait. Recreate Barbie? No. This is a good question. I'm not sure is the answer. I say, yeah, it's got a pretty crap answer, but I'm not sure. We would love to. Kim, I don't know if Kim's watching, but Kim, we'd love to go to some more GPs. But yeah, I mean, just for MSC's sake, actually, this is not like a branded live stream or anything. I am telling you guys, everyone here, if you like F1 and you want a chance at getting 2 free tickets to Abu Dhabi and a free stay on a cruise ship, go to MSC's Instagram, just enter the competition. It's free. Like, all you have to do is just a couple things, sign a form, and then you might get a free... Like, I was considering doing it myself. I'm not allowed to. I wish I could, but I'm literally not allowed to, because it's kind of obvious why. But yeah, like, that's what we were doing. That's been this whole thing. And the cruise ships are amazing, first of all. Like, it's worth it just to go on the cruise ship. But then you also get a trip to the F1. Like, why wouldn't you? So, yeah, that's there for you guys. I mean, share it with your family and friends, because obviously the more people that sign up, you could just get your mum to do a form and then snatch the tickets off of her if she wins, kind of thing. So just keep doing it. I don't know. That's probably... I probably shouldn't have said that, to be fair, but like, just... If they say who sent you, don't say Max. Say Harvey. This is an interesting one that I've not answered in a while. I just think it's a good question. It always has been a good question. I've not seen us get hate in such a long time, which I'm a massive fan of. I don't know what it is. Like, genuinely, and if you guys know why we don't particularly get hate or anything like that, be great to know, because, like, obviously we'll keep it up, and but people just don't seem to disagree particularly with the things we do. They enjoy the content. I think there is, so this is the thing, there's a bit of a divide between TikTok, in a sense of there are creators, I would call them more influencers, that everything is very personable, and every video is sort of about their life in some way. So people do sometimes feel the need to make a comment, whether it be positive or negative, and sort of get a bit deep into it. Whereas with the content that we make, because it's so like ridiculous and usually a bit creative and might be funny, whatever, I think people just watch it, go, ha! And keep scrolling, kind of thing. Like, they don't feel the need to get involved with our lives, which I do like, if I'm being honest. Like, and obviously you guys love to get involved with our lives, but that's a bit different because you guys are just supporting us and helping us do the things we do by being so supportive. So, and obviously that's what fans do. That's what you guys are amazing at. But yeah, I sort of feel bad for the people that do the whole social media thing and have to deal with that amount of hate on their life, because at the end of the day, that is them. No matter how much of a facade they want to put, and there, to be fair, there are some people that are a completely different character, and it doesn't affect them because they are not being them. But even when people say, oh, that's not really me, it's like, no, but deep down it is. It's just a energized version of you for social media. Like, you've come up with this, so it's you. And obviously people either hate that, love that, are very passionate, and it's a weird way of reacting to another person. But I suppose because you're behind a screen, it's so much easier to do. Like, you wouldn't go up to someone, even someone in a restaurant, if they're like eating loudly or someone, I hope you wouldn't go up to them and go, shut up, you are so loud. Like, you wouldn't do that. But because there's a phone and they can't really say anything back to you straight away or have any real confrontation other than over a screen, there's no, like, you know what I'm saying. But dealing with it, yeah, there's not much to deal with. That's sort of what I'm getting at, is you just live your life, do your job, be grateful for what you get, and you should be happy. But, like, that's just my view on it, realistically. Everyone's different at the end of the day. I'm not sunburnt. I think I'm just warm. Like, I've not been in the sun. My cheeks are just really warm for some reason. Now, if I ever see you guys in person, I'm rocking up and spitting hate. Cheers. Yeah, now I've said that, Daily Mail are your biggest haters. No, I honestly want Daily Mail to do more articles on us. It's so funny because even with Harvey's one, they made so much out of nothing. Like, come on. I don't think I've ever given my opinion on this, really, because I didn't really need to. But, like, I know for in certain situations, digging a massive hole, yeah, that it's a bit of a problem. But first of all, they're on a beach. It's like, who is strolling on the beach? I understand, actually, if it's dark and people are, like, walking their dog or something. But first of all, they filled in the hole after they left, which is a piece of information the Daily Mail didn't decide to get. Second of all, I do understand about walking in the dark and the hole being there and someone might get trapped, blah, 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 whatever. But I'm not going to lie to you. If you're walking anywhere in the dark without some sort of light, no matter what, there could be a natural hole that has been created that you could fall in. It's like, just think with your brain. Use a flashlight. Use your torch on your phone. You'll see the hole and you'll avoid it, kind of thing. Like, it is a bit different for dogs. I understand if someone's walking their dog, fine. That's probably the one fair... I don't even know if they made that point. I made that point just now. I can't remember the article, but... and yeah, that was the thing. Actually, I didn't feel like the Daily Mail were too harsh on Harvey. It was the people that commented on the article were nuts. They were going off. And I don't think I've ever seen that much hate towards us, except from... And it wasn't even me, towards Harvey, from, like, other than that article. There was obviously a bit when we did X Factor, but no one really even knew who we were. So it was like, literally all the hate we got were, who are Max and Harvey? Like, that was it. And we were like, sweet, we'll tell you who. But yeah, no, it was really funny, to be fair. Let's have a look at some more questions. I like these. These have been fun. I like the intellectual questions, everyone. Obviously, I love a good stupid question now and then, but when we can sort of have a detailed conversation, it's much more fun. Oh no, don't sing the song, Max, because you'll give it away. I'll answer this question. So, I would love to host a game show. Doesn't necessarily need to be CBBC. I think I wouldn't go as far as saying we've, like, moved away from kids TV. Because obviously there's only so much of your life you can do kids TV. I mean, I say that, there's really not. Some people do it all their lives and sort of happy for them. for me, I'd like to delve into sort of bigger, more exciting things, and any form of game show I would love to host. I would even do a game show. I'm not fussed. Like, Taskmaster is technically a game show. Would love to do Taskmaster. If there's anyone watching from, what do they play on? Are they Channel 4? I think they're Channel 4. Yeah, probably. Cast us for Castmaster. What I think is a really interesting concept, and I should say this here, just because it's great, is they've never tried, and I know it wouldn't ruin it, but like, they've never tried having people like me and Harvey, who are twins, as one person for Taskmaster. So obviously you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 people, and then the 5th people are me and Harvey. And I would say we should do the tasks together, because the majority of the task we would actually hinder each other. So it's like, it would be a lot funnier. But yeah, I feel like I've missed something. You need to be a comedian. No, you don't, actually. You actually don't need to be a comedian to go on Taskmaster. That's the thing. And I'm well aware that I'm not a comedian. But I'm trying to think of people who have been on. What's his name? The guy with glasses, big tall guy. He is not a comedian. I don't care what anyone says. I think he's great, by the way, but he's not a comedian. He is literally the guy from Pointless. Yeah, Pointless. He's been, I think, maybe he's just done, I don't know how many seasons he's done, but I've definitely seen him on it. He's not a comedian. There's plenty of people that have been on that show that aren't comedians. They're just in the TV world or whatever. And I understand that, yeah, you probably do need to be a little bit more in the TV world, but I think they should start branching out a little bit more. I saw they got Munya, I don't know his last name. I think you'll know who I mean by saying Munya. He was on the show, and he's obviously come from social media. I understand he was a comedian on social media, but he's sort of taken a bit more of a presentery route now anyway. Oh, you guys know who I mean. His name's like Richard or something. Would you go on I'm a Celebrity? I don't think I'd do it now, just because it would probably be poor timing for us to do it now. I'd love to do it at some point, because obviously it's like completely iconic. Like, if you've done I'm a Celebrity, you've done it in the UK, kind of thing. Like, brilliant. And I loved seeing, because I remember, this is the thing. So before we even ever met Jordan and Perry, Diversity, I remember watching Jordan on I'm a Celebrity when I was a kid, and going, oh, he's brilliant. I loved Diversity as well when I was a kid, like, and I still love them now, but obviously we know them quite well, so it's a bit different. But I saw him on that, and I was like, he is brilliant. And then when I saw he was going back in, I was like, I have to watch it, because I hadn't watched it in ages as well. Like, I kept missing them because we work quite a lot, but as soon as I saw Jordan was going back on, I was like, yeah, no, I definitely have to watch it. This is going to be good. And funnily enough, this is a bit of a weird comment to make. Our stylist does Ant and Dec's styling as well, so I was sort of watching just to sort of, I saw a lot of behind the scenes from the guy Callum, and obviously what Ant and Dec were wearing. I was like, yeah, that's a nice outfit. I wonder who put that on them. So it sort of makes sense that our stylists are the same person. But yeah, it's all really interesting to sort of have a behind the scenes grasp of everything that's going on. You're on Big Brother, J. Alex Price. Very happy for you. Oh, sorry. Stop blocking Danny. How do I... Oh, I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered to move him. Go on Love Island. Do I tell you guys this? Yeah, why not? So, a few years ago, I think it was literally when me and Harvey turned 18, we got an email. I've probably told you this before, I can't remember. We got an email, it was from Love Island, and they wanted both of us to go on. And I'm pretty sure it was, I can't remember which year, but I'm pretty sure it was the same year that they had the female twins on. I can't remember their names, but we were sort of like, look, think the show's great. I mean, I don't really watch it, but not for us. It wasn't. It's not for us. I think you guys know full well that it's not for us. I don't think you guys would have liked to have seen that. So we respectfully declined. No, I think I'm glad I didn't. Obviously, for other people, it's a phenomenal opportunity. There's a lot that comes with it as well, and a lot you've got to prepare yourself for. Because I mean, I've spoken to plenty of the people that have been on the show and on different types of shows that are similar. I can't imagine going from having a regular job to being blasted by thousands of random people you don't even know, and some pretty nasty things as well, because they think they know you because they've seen you in a house on TV in a different country. It's beyond me, but I mean, it's a great show, and people want to do that. People want to make something out of themselves, and I think it's a good way of doing that because they get to show their personality and what they're like, and it works. Like, you know, and yeah, that's true. Couldn't have been doing kids TV and Love Island in the same year. No, I don't think so. I think CBBC would have gone, yeah, we're all right, thanks. We'll end this contract now. But yeah, that would have been quite funny actually. But yeah, I'll probably wrap up now. I just wanted to make sure I'm still staying consistent and trying to go live, talk to you guys for a bit. Hope you're all doing well, and we'll most likely see you soon. Thanks for coming. I just wanted to see how many people would leave. Oh dear.